No, not again. Not this year. You're going as my wingman. Flight suit up!
Neil Patrick Harris, aka NPH for short, is born in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and he grew up in Ruidoso, New Mexico with his older brother and their parents. He attended La Cueva High School in Albuquerque, graduated in 1995 with high honors, which he attributes to being privately tutored half the school year while on the set already. As a child, he was busy all the time, and from here on now, we're gonna start referring to him not as Neil Patrick Harris every time because it's kind of long, but NPH. Yo, how you doing? Your boy Cochino here, back with a new video again for this week, where I'll be talking about one of the most famous actors of our era. And without further ado, let's get started into the story of Neil Patrick Harris, aka NPH. Let's go! NPH started as a child actor discovered at a drama camp in Las Cruces, New Mexico, and from there he got casted for a role in Clara's Heart, and the same year he also had another role in Purple's People Eater, a children's fantasy story. In 1989, NPH plays a role in Doggy Howser for 4 seasons straight up.
The teenage years are full of firsts.
Whoa.
First driving test.
What are you doing?
First kiss. First breakup.
Well, maybe you should be out with him. Maybe.
And if you're Doogie Howser, your first retroperitoneal hematoma.
Alert the surgical team and call the blood bank. Tell them we need 4 units of O negative right away.
Being a teenager can be difficult, even if you're a doctor. Neil Patrick Harris stars as Doogie Howser and
followed by a few guest apparitions in a show called Murder.
Dad, I'm doing my best.
Don't blow smoke at me.
His first role as an adult was in 1995 in Animal Room, where he portrayed a teenager. Then from 1999 to 2000, he stars in the NBC's sitcom Stark Raven Mad, counting 22 episodes. And at the same time, he acted in Snowbound, The Jim and Jennifer Stolpa Story, My Antonia, The Christmas Wish, Joan of Arc, The Wedding Dress, The Christmas Blessing, The Next Best Thing, The Undercover Brother, and Starship Troopers.
Your basic arachnid warrior isn't too smart, but you can blow off a limb. It's still 86% combat effective. Here's a tip. Aim for the nerve stem and put it down for good.
Young NPH was super talented since the very beginning of his career as an actor. He's been performing like a champ since the beginning. He also performed in a few Broadway musicals and dramas like in Sweeney Todd, Proof, and Cabaret. And for his last role, he was named the top drawing headliner in the role of the MC by gueststarcasting.com. And during all of this time, NPH was in a relationship with Christine Taylor from 1997 until 1998. Which I want you to keep in mind for later. That's gonna be interesting to see. Then, from 2004, he started to act in many more plays, many more roles in movies and TV shows in general, specifically due to one of his roles in a musical called Assassins. And also, he appeared in 2009 in an episode of the Saturday Night Live, which he hosted.
See how complicated it was till I was in the center of it, like a donut hole.
You mean like the hole of a donut?
Well, yes, a donut hole is the center, and I am in the center of that situation.
And followed by that, he acted in one of the most famous shows ever, where he was portraying a hyper-womanizer character in that movie, which is called Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. And I bet a bunch of people are gonna remember that movie, which is also considered a stoner movie.
Dude, I don't even know where the fuck I am right now. I was at this party earlier tonight and some guy hooked me up with this incredible X, and next thing I know I'm being thrown out of a moving car. I've been tripping balls ever since.
That's crazy, dude. You know, we've been having a pretty crazy night too. We've just been driving around looking for White Castle, but we keep getting sidetracked.
Yeah, dude, you fascinate me. Forget.
That was interesting, right? Plus, the Harold and Kumar movies right now have legendary status. Even though they aged a little bit with time, they are still a great saga to watch in general, and especially not with kids around. if you know what I'm talking about. And following the first Harold and Kumar, NPH comes back later for another role in the very Harold and Kumar 3D Christmas. And let me just tell you something about those movies. The movie became one of my special movies to watch during Christmas time. And if you don't have any idea, or if you are out of idea for the next Christmas, hopefully you watch this Harold and Kumar, because it's amazing and crazy to watch. Trust me on that.
Jesus, what a cock block. Still doesn't explain the gay thing.
You're not gay, motherfucker.
At all.
Yeah, that's a little something we magicians like to call misdirection. A little trick I learned from my man Clay Aiken.
What?
Clay Aiken's not gay?
Are you kidding? Clay's the biggest coos hound I know. That guy gets mad gash.
And then, from 2005 until 2014, NPH plays his most prestigious role ever, which is Barney Stinson, in a show called How I Met Your Mother. Show that I absolutely loved watching growing up. And literally, I watched, at some point in my life, I watched that show on repeat.
Ted, you know what's in the back of your brain?
Oh, great. Here comes little Barney speech.
Behind a curtain, in a dark little room, secretly controlling your every move?
A little Barney.
A little Barney. And you know what he said?
Ted, you will bring no dates to this wedding. You will hit on drunk bridesmaids with actual-size Barney.
From 2005 to 2014, NPH played Barney Stinson, a serial womanizer in the CBS television show How I Met Your Mother. And the character was absolutely amazing to watch in every season and every episode. The actor had so much talent that by himself, he made the show, in a way.
I'm psyched.
Marshall, I should feel tremors of psychitude rock my body like a seizure. That was like a declawed pregnant cat on a porch swing idly swatting at a fly on a lazy Sunday afternoon.
And due to his exploits in the show, he earned many Emmy nominations every year from 2007 to 2010. And he wins 2 Emmy Awards at the Creative Arts Emmy Awards ceremony, one of which was for his guest performance in the TV series Glee. He also makes a short appearance in the Howard Stern show, where he precisely discussed his previous relationship with Christine Taylor, and where he said that from that relationship he knew he was gay. He also said that he truly publicly came out in 2006 and came out as gay to everybody, and I quote, "I am happy to dispel any rumors or misconceptions, and I'm quite proud to say that I am very content gay man living my life to the fullest and feel most fortunate to be working with wonderful people in the business I love." End of quote. NPH is in a relationship with David Burke since 2004, and they officially got married in 2014 in Italy. They got officiated by Pamela Freeman, the longtime director of How I Met Your Mother, and Elton John was also performing during the wedding ceremony. Pretty amazing, you tell me. The couple had in 2010 2 twins from a surrogate mother, a boy and a girl, and at the same time, same year, he directs a production of the rich musical Brent at the Hollywood Bowl. And in 2009, I hope you're ready for this one because NPH hosted a lot of shows throughout all of his career. Let's go. He hosted the 7th annual TV Land Awards and appeared as a guest judge on season 9 of American Idol. During the same year, he also hosted the 61st Primetime Emmy Awards, and he also hosted the 65th Primetime Emmy Awards again in 2013. He hosted the Spike Video Game Awards in 2010, and he also hosted the Tony Awards 4 times in 2009, 2011, 2012, and 2013. And due to his many Tony Award hosting, he earned 4 Primetime Emmy Awards in 2010, 2012, 2013, and 2014. Damn, that was a long list, but hey, NPH is pretty amazing.
I'd like to deliver a very important message on behalf of all of us who care so deeply about this community. If you've seen a show, then you already know how magical theater can be. It's a 2-hour live-action, barely affordable, unlip-synced version of Glee. So this song goes out to the rest of you, those who've never seen theater before. Because Broadway has never been broader. It's not just for gays anymore.
At the same time, NPH was also acting in many different other things, such as a role in the musical web series Dr. Horrible's Sing-Along blog. He appeared in a musical episode of Batman the Brave and the Bold, premiered on Cartoon Network. He played the lead role in Stephen Sondheim Company. He directed the expert at the card table stages Eddie, and after that he starred some voice acting roles like in the animated film Batman Under the Red Hood and in The Cats and Dogs, The Revenge of the Kitty Galore, also followed by a voice acting in Cloudy with a Small Chance of Meatballs. And still in the How I Met Your Mother era, where he was acting still, NPH had so much power and so much energy that he could actually do multiple things at the same time. So at the same time that he was shooting for How I Met Your Mother, he would actually do other things at the same time. And it's amazing to watch him grow as an actor and a performer in the movie and TV industry. He played the lead in the indie comedy The Best and the Brightest, followed by a role in The Smurfs in 2011 and a second one in 2013. NPH also had a titular role in the first Broadway production of the rock musical Hedwig and the Angry Inch from March through August of 2014. And for this role, guess what again? He received the Tony Award for Best Actor in a Musical this time. Variety also came out and said, and I quote, "It's astonishing how polished a physical performance Harris gives, channeling his inner rocket along with Iggy Pop and Lou Reed by way of Ramones. He carries off some advanced dance and acrobatic moves." End of quote. And fun fact, he was also asked to be the next David Letterman in The Late Show on CBS, but he totally declined it. He was like, that's not for him. And at the same time, which I found funny, he also got asked to be the next Craig Ferguson in The Late Show. And guess what again? He declined it. And why? Because he always thought those shows were super boring, which I thought from the very beginning. After his most famous role in the show, How I Met Your Mother, NPH decided to release a memoir titled Neil Patrick Harris, Choose Your Own Autobiography, which spent 2 weeks on the New York Times bestseller list. And right after that, in 2015, NPH hosted a live variety series called Best Time Ever with Neil Patrick Harris on NBC. And followed by that, in 2016, he gets casted on Netflix series of unfortunate events as Count Olaf.
I've been so lonely since I lost my left leg.
You're not Dr. Montgomery.
Oh, my spleen. I think you ruptured him.
I've been fitted with a wooden prosthetic.
How did it happen?
Used half of an old broom.
This one is for me, and this one is for the rest of you.
Your generosity is noted, Stefano.
My name is not anything but Stefano.
Show that I absolutely loved and hope you go watch it. It's still available on Netflix. Then in 2017, NPH hosted The Genius Jr. on NBC. And then he appeared in the latest Matrix that came out not too long ago, the fourth Matrix. And I totally suggest, if you don't have anything to do, go watch that movie.
I was there when you died. I said to myself, here is the anomaly of anomalies. What an extraordinary opportunity. First, I had to convince the suits to let me rebuild the two of you. Why her? Getting there, and don't worry, she can't hear me. Resurrecting you both was crazy expensive. Like renovating a house. Took twice as long, cost twice as much.
Lately, NPH stars in many more things. He was in the British drama series It's a Sin, starred in the Netflix series Uncoupled, starred in The Toymaker in the third and final special of Doctor Who, and he also joined the New York City Center Encore's presentation, and he joined the cast of Peter Pan Goes Wrong. And let me not forget, he also was a judge in Australia's Got Talent Challengers and Champion in 2021. NPH is many things. He is an actor, a singer, a writer, a producer, a TV host, a great performer in theater, and he also supports many charities, organizations, and foundations like the Global Green Organization, Entertainment Industry Foundation, Live Out Loud Organization, Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation, Real Medicine Foundation, and many more. NPH was named one of the Time Times Magazine's 100 Most Influential People in 2010, and through his career he received many awards, and due to that, he will be remembered as a great performer in the history of entertainment. And this was the story of Neil Patrick Harris, aka NPH. I hope you liked watching this video with me. Yay! And hopefully you will give it a thumbs up when you're done watching it. And if you're still here, I would love you to comment down below the word Barney for his most influential character in TV ever. And on that note, I will see you next time.